In 1969, Neil Armstrong was commander of Apollo 11, the first manned lunar landing mission. Armstrong was mission commander and was accompanied by Command Module pilot Michael Collins and Lunar Module pilot Edwin Buzz Aldrin. Armstrong and Aldrin descended to the lunar surface, and shortly thereafter, Neil Armstrong became the first man to set foot on the moon. Born 1930 in Ohio, Armstrong was always fascinated by planes and flying. He built a small wind tunnel in the basement of his home, where he performed experiments on model planes he built. On his 16th birthday, he was issued with a pilot's license. He hadn't even received his driver's license yet. Neil Armstrong entered university with a US Navy scholarship and began work on his aeronautical engineering degree. But in 1949, he was called to active duty with the Navy. By 20, he had won his jet wings, the youngest pilot in his squadron. Armstrong was sent to Korea in 1950 and flew 78 combat missions in Navy Panther jets, winning 3 air medals. Before the war was over, he returned to university to complete his degree in aeronautical engineering. After graduating, Armstrong joined NASA and worked in a number of different capacities, including serving as a test pilot and an engineer. He tested high-speed aircraft, including the X-15, which could reach a top speed of 4,000 miles per hour. In 1962, Armstrong joined the astronaut program. He moved his family to Houston, Texas, and served as the command pilot for his first mission, Gemini 8. Before the Apollo 11 launch, Armstrong, Aldrin, and Collins went into quarantine for 21 days. The astronauts spent a last weekend with their families, all the while knowing they may not return from this dangerous mission. It was decided that Neil Armstrong would be the first man to step foot on the moon. It was easier for Armstrong to get out of the lunar module first, and due to protocol, it was thought the commander should have the honor. The Apollo 11 launch date had arrived for Neil Armstrong. 9 years earlier, US President John F. Kennedy had said that by the end of the decade, the country would put a man on the moon and return him safely to Earth. Armstrong has said he thought the trio had a 50% chance of surviving the moon landing and the journey home. The world watched in anticipation.
9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11. Apollo 11 inside and gave us a magnificent ride. Roger, 11, we'll pass that on, and it certainly looks like you're well on your way now.
The launch went off without a hitch. After a 4-day trip, the Apollo astronauts arrived at the moon, and the spacecraft was inserted into lunar orbit.
Right, your go. 1,400 feet, still looking very good.
Roger, understand. We're go, same tide, we're go. Contact light. Okay, engine stop. Mode control, both auto, decent engine command override off. I'm at the foot of the ladder. I'm going to step off the limb now. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
When Mission Commander Neil Armstrong spoke those famous words, he changed the world forever. Armstrong has received many honors, including the Presidential Medal of Freedom and the Congressional Space Medal of Honor. A lunar crater 50 kilometers from the Apollo 11 landing site is named in his honor.